My name is Amy Worthington. I was born in 1967. I experienced the best time of my youth through the 1980s.
What was technology like in that time?
Well, computers were not in most people's homes. They were just starting to be a part of our education. People still had stereos with turntables, and we listened to most music on cassette tapes with a Walkman. I can't say that I have any single memory that stands out more than another through the 80s. My high school time was a great and easy and fun time of my life, and floods of different memories come back, not one single one, but just the time through the early 80s of high school was a time of very little responsibility and good friends and a lot of fun. The first thing I think about when someone mentions the 80s is probably the music, but a close second would be the era of Ronald Reagan. He was such a large figure and an important figure in the 80s and the time I grew up in, and he was a man with conviction and values that even if you didn't agree with them, that we all looked up to, and he marks the 80s probably better than anything else I can think of.
My name's Mike. Best days of my youth I probably experienced in the 1970s. The technology was, compared to earlier technology, was amazing. We had the space program, the U.S. space program, Apollo program in particular. It was incredible. Greatest memories of my youth were probably made on family vacations, usually to North Carolina. Well, in the 1980s, we elected political leadership that worked together, both Democrats and Republicans, to end the Soviet Union, the evil empire, and at the same time ended the nuclear arms race, which allowed people to breathe easier from the threat of mutual annihilation of the entire planet, and allowed people to pursue other things like personal computer and the things we enjoy today. When someone mentions the 1970s, I always think about the Apollo program. All of the promises and just dreams that created.